Hello everyone, how's quarantine treating you? Have you resorted to watching weird Netflix originals or rewatching the same reruns of Friends every night? With quarantine comes quite a bit of free time. I personally have taken up knitting, painting, baking, and my all-time favorite, movie marathons. I watched a ton of different movies so far, but my absolute favorite is the Star Wars saga. When it comes to Star Wars, I've come to realize that there are a couple different types of people. There's the people that have seen them all and love them, the people who have seen them all and hate them, the people who haven't seen a single one but still somehow dislike them, and those who couldn't care less. I was one of those people who hadn't seen them and didn't like them. However, after watching the first one, I was hooked. So if you're looking for a new movie series to binge watch, I highly recommend that you watch this one, as it's perfect for those quiet quarantine nights. I'm going to show you a clip of the trailer of the complete saga so you can get an idea of what the films are like.
I of the Force.
You were the chosen one!
Liar!
I am becoming more powerful than any Jedi has ever dreamed of.
Twisted by the dark side, young Skywalker has become. There's been an awakening. Have you felt it?
That lightsaber was Luke's and his father's before him, and now it calls to you.
I need someone to show me my place in all this.
1,000 generations live in you now. But this is your fight.
I feel that I'm credible to review these films because I have watched the saga in its entirety, I've done some research on it, and I've discussed it with my boyfriend who has rewatched it several times. The very first Star Wars film, A New Hope, was written, produced, and directed by George Lucas. Once his movies got bigger, Gary Kurtz and Rick McCallum took over as producers in Lucas's newer films, and this is after Disney bought the Star Wars saga. The first film was released in 1977, while the newest and the last film was released in 2019. The saga consists of 9 movies in total, each film having an average runtime of 2 hours and 10 minutes. They fall under a few different genres, such as science fiction, romance, action, and adventure. This is something that I personally really liked because no matter what types of movies you're interested in, there's something for everyone to relate to in each of the films. You don't have to be really into science fiction to enjoy them. As a saga, Star Wars has had a plethora of recognition. The films have been nominated for 85 awards and have won a total of 32 awards for various things such as Best Picture, Top 10 Films, Best Writing, Best Cinematography, and the list goes on. The Star Wars saga is a great binge-worthy series for the whole family. It is kid-friendly, especially the first 5 films, which are rated PG, while the last 4 are rated PG-13 because they do contain a little bit more violence and action. While the saga hits on various themes such as coming of age, the importance of friendship and love, the main purpose of Star Wars is to depict the endless battle of good versus evil on a cosmic scale. So if you haven't paused me to start watching Star Wars yet, then maybe a little bit more information will help. I'm going to give you some information about the director, George Lucas, as well as some information about the storyline and the order of the movies, and a little bit about the special effects. So George Lucas is an American filmmaker and creator of the Star Wars saga and Indiana Jones, and the former president of Lucasfilms, LucasArts Entertainment Company, Lucas Digital, and Lucas Learning, as well as a few others. He is a very influential and powerful person in the entertainment industry. In 1973, he wrote and directed American Graffiti, which won the Golden Globe and was nominated for 5 Academy Awards. From 1973 to 1974, he began writing the screenplay for Star Wars Episode IV, A New Hope, which was later released in 1977. He was inspired to make this movie from Flash Gordon and the Planet of the Apes films. Lucas also worked with Steven Spielberg to create the Indiana Jones series, which made box office records of its own. So, the Star Wars original trilogy begins with the story of Luke Skywalker, a poor farm boy from an alien planet of Tatooine. He's forced to embark on a journey across the galaxy to defeat the evil Galactic Empire and escape the clutches of evil Sith Lords Emperor Palpatine and Darth Vader. With the help of a band of rebels and the power of the Force, which is the energy used to bind all matter in the universe, Luke becomes a powerful Jedi Knight. Along the way, he meets several heroes such as Han Solo, Chewbacca, Princess Leia, and his droids C-3PO and R2-D2. But as the Empire grows in power, it becomes an endless war to fight off the dark side. And it's up to the Rebel Alliance to save the galaxy. In an interview with George Lucas, he states that he started with Episode 4, A New Hope, because of technical and storytelling reasons. In 1977, there wasn't the filmmaking technology that we have now, so he started with the film that would take the least special effects. However, what's really neat about the saga is that you can watch them in the order of the episodes, or you can watch them in the order of their release dates, and it's really easy to follow either way. I personally really enjoyed seeing how the graphics and the special effects improved and varied throughout the films, because the original trilogy, consisting of episodes 4, 5, and 6, was released in 1977 to 1983. Episodes 1, 2, and 3 were released 1999 to 2005, and the latest trilogy, episodes 7, 8, and 9, were released recently in 2015 and 2019. So the special effects throughout the films vary dramatically. The use of special effects throughout the films have the ability to really captivate their audience and keep them interested. And so once you get to know each of the characters, it's nearly impossible to stop watching. So in my recommendation of the Star Wars saga, I addressed the creator and director, George Lucas, and his role in the entertainment industry. I gave you a snippet of the storyline of the films and explained how the special effects have improved and added to the story. I highly recommend that you give Star Wars a watch if you find yourself stuck at home or if you've exhausted your Netflix options. It'll open a world of action and adventure and friendship and may even inspire you to have an adventure of your own. I enjoyed speaking with you today, and thank you all for listening.